I want you to watch this video. Hey, what is up, guys? Bruce Lee are back at you again with yet another toy review. This time we have the Marvel Legends Captain America. This is a tribute to the Toy Biz series of figures. Crazy, right? We never thought. It's been literally over 20 years. Legit, 20 years of Marvel Legends. Since 2002 when they first debuted with Spider-Man Classics way back when, and man, who'd have thunk it, guys, that we'd ever get this far, and who'd have thunk that we'd ever get this packaging again? This is beautiful right here. Look at this. Reversible backdrop. Marvel Legends, 20 years. On the sides, you get the Cap, Daredevil, Avengers, Fantastic Four, X-Men, Spider-Man, Cap, Daredevil, Avengers, and yeah, it just goes on. Oh man, this is so sick. On the back right here, he has the base, there's the figure, and there's a description. If you guys want to read it, pause it now. And yeah, and there we go, UPC code. Alright guys, let's just go ahead and crack this guy open. I'm so excited for this figure. Oh man, here is Captain America out of the packaging. Oh boy, okay, so let me hold in my excitement for a second. That was fun. Anyways. But yeah, this is, oh man, this is a beautiful Captain America figure. Oh my goodness. This is great. We're going to get into him in just a bit. So before we start off with the review, I do want to give a special shout out to my boy Sean Daniel. He does movie reviews, he does anime reviews, stuff like that. He's primarily a movie reviewer. He just recently did a video on the latest Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum movie called The Lost City. He did a movie review on that. If you like movie reviews, if you're a movie buff, I highly, highly recommend you check out my boy's channel. He is my homeboy. Sean, that's for you, buddy. Thanks so much for plugging my channel on not your last video, but the video before that. But thanks, bro. But yeah, guys, we're going to go ahead, get right into the meat and potatoes. So y'all know how we do what we do. First of all, we're going to look at his accessories. This shield right here, y'all. Yo, what? The shield, bro. This is so cool. Now, I don't have the 80 years Captain America, but basically, if you have the 80 years Captain America, and if you're bothered because there's holes right here, you could pretty much switch them out. You know, as far as I know, they're the exact same size. And to compare some shields right here, here he is right here. This is the 80, not the 80 years, the vintage Captain America. I'm sorry. And yeah, this is a much bigger size for the shield. Well, no, they're about the same size. I don't know. This one just feels a bit bigger. The inside on this one is black, and the inside on this one is all red. Definitely prefer this one. It feels a bit more realistic to me. And also, here is our MCU shield. Yeah. Not too spiffy, huh? Not too bad, I want to say. This is pretty good, too. And if you're wondering, yes, he does have the straps right here to give off that effect. Like he's carrying the shield behind his back. You could just plug it right there. And boom. Very, very cool. I've been wanting this for a Captain America. It always frustrated me that I was fine with the clip, but it always frustrated me that he never had the strap to kind of give off that effect that he's actually carrying his shield. You know, that's what I've always wanted in a Captain America figure, and finally they got it right. And we're going to also take another look at his accessories right here. Now, if you're wondering what these three holes plug into, so there's this lightning effect. You could see these little notches right here that you can just plug into the shield on the 3 ports right here. So yeah, you got 1 notch, you got 2 notch, you got 3 notch. Bada bing, bada boom. There you go. I like the fact that they gave him accessories for the shield to make it look like it's under attack or something's hitting it. You know, that is very, very cool to me. And also, he does have this, like, I want to call this like a slash effect. because it looks like something's actually like hitting the shield, like I guess it's being like clawed at or something like that. But this also looks really cool, and yeah, it does have 3 notches as well, so you can also plug this in right here. I don't know, guys. It just looks like either like I guess a bullet's going pew, but it kind of looks like something like Black Panther. He's like scratching it. I don't know. It just looks really, really cool. It's a really, really nice effect to me. And of course, he does have these bullet effects, to make it look like somebody's shooting at him. I guess Hydra soldiers or what have you. And yeah, they all have notches at the bottom here, so you can just kind of squeeze them in these holes right here. This is very, very cool. This definitely, oh man, this adds so much to the figure. This is everything I could have ever wanted in a Captain America and then some. I never thought we'd get this in a Captain America figure. And of course, he does have an interchangeable Steve Rogers head. Look at that. That is dead on Steve Rogers right there. I will say the hair is a bit too 70s-ish, but it's still very good. And he also has the draped down cowl to go with it. And if you're wondering, yes, folks, you can. Yeah. Pop off the head, put this over the shoulders, right? And then put this head back on. Yeah. Hold on, let me get on there. Look at that, guys. That is very, very cool. Oh, man, I'm geeking out so hard over this, man. Dude, thank you, Hasbro. You guys nailed it with this. I'm so happy that we actually have something like this. And to get a look at the rest of his accessories, yes, Hasbro hooked us up with this figure. They gave him a buttload of accessories. So he has a pointy hand, kind of a, Uncle Sam, I want you type of deal. He has a salute hand, perfect for Captain America. He has 2 shield throwing hands, awesome. And of course he has 2 fisted hands. Perfect for punching Adolf Hitler in the face. And he also comes with a display stand. Yes! It comes with a card right here, the origin of Captain America. And you flip it over, you attach it to the other side. And yes, you have the base that he had that came with the Series 1 Captain America way back in the day, back in 2002 with Toy Biz. And on top of that, the stand has the old school Marvel Legends logo from Toy Biz. Now, for those of you guys who are fairly new to the Marvel Legends game, for those of you guys who don't know, Marvel Legends used to be owned and produced by Toy Biz. Toy Biz was the one that created Marvel Legends. Toy Biz had Marvel Legends for many years. I think they had the Marvel license from the 90s till, I want to say, till like 2007-ish. And then afterwards, it went on to Hasbro. Didn't start off too well. Just the figures were trash. For those of you guys who remember the dark days of Marvel Legends in the late 2000s. And of course, they did bring them back. And it's funny because they went from being pretty good to just spectacular. Like, seriously, Hasbro has gone bounds and leaps as far as creating their figures. From where they were back then to where they are now, it's a huge upgrade. Yeah, the HasLab Sentinel was a thing. We all know how that turned out. But yeah. But this is a tribute to basically that Series 1 figure that came with this awesome base, the World War II backdrop. Very cool. He does have peg holes. So, of course, you can take him, get the bottom of the feet, and boom. There is Captain America with his mighty shield. All right, now we've talked about the accessories. We've talked about everything else. Let's just take a look at the meat and potatoes, finally. Oh, my goodness. Look at that head sculpt, y'all. That is a phenomenal Captain America head sculpt. The wings, these are sculpted on, guys. The A is sculpted on. The chainmail is finally sculpted on and not painted on. And it looks phenomenal. Look at that. You can see like all the what do you call it? Like the scales, I guess. I don't even know how to describe it. This is just phenomenal. Even the star right here, that is sculpted detail, and it's painted on phenomenally. And if you're wondering, yes, you can remove these straps similar to how you put on and off a coat, and you still get that wonderful detail right there. Yeah, there is a big hole for the shield, but not a big deal. And of course, you see right here, he has that candy cane red with the white. Perfect for my boy Captain America. The belt, very good. It is the same body mold, I will say, as I guess like the 80 years cap or the vintage cap that we got a couple years back. But I don't mind this. To me, this is a perfect body mold for a Captain America. And the fact that they put this much love and detail and gave us all these wonderful accessories. Man, dude, this just goes leaps and bounds. Thank you so much, Hasbro. This is phenomenal. Now let's go over the articulation. Head sculpt goes up very far. Phenomenal. Goes down. Goes left and right. Typical ab crunch right here. And he also has a waist swivel. The arms, they go outward. They go forward. He has a bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows. Wrists, they rotate. They go up and down just like so. And of course, the legs, they go outward. They go forward. Upper thigh swivel. Double jointed knees. Beautiful, beautiful. He has boot rotation. Thank you, Hasbro. And of course, the feet, what do? They go up. They go down. Ankle pivot. What time is it, y'all? It's figure comparison time. And here he is standing next to the Retro Collection Captain America. And yeah, even though they share the same body mold and everything, this Captain America kicks this one's butt, you know. And I still really like this Captain America. There were a few things that bothered me. The color I really like. It's just that the chainmail was never sculpted. And again, never came with the strap and everything to give off that effect like he's actually carrying his shield. So I gotta say, this new Captain America kicks all kinds of butt. And here he is standing next to his MCU counterpart, Chris Evans, Captain America from Avengers Endgame. This is with the Thanos Build-A-Figure. And yeah, very, very cool. You can see the inspiration that was taken from the comics to the movie. And here he is standing next to the Iron Man that we got in the Ursa Major Build-A-Figure wave. And very, very cool. It's kind of nice to see, you know, like these two like 90s type of looks to get. Well, Captain America has always had the same look from like the 40s to the 60s to like the 90s. But still, you can, that's the cool part about this. You can have them in your 90s display. You can have them in your 2000s, whatever display you want. This Captain America fits all, and I'm really, really happy to see this particular Captain America with this particular Iron Man. It looks really, really cool. And speaking of which, since we're comparing 90s figures, why not compare a 90s style Spider-Man? Yes. So what I did was I ordered the Raft exclusive Spider-Man. I took the head off. I put it on the superposable Spider-Man that we got in the retro Spider-Man wave. And these hands, the wall crawling hands, are from the Ultimate Spider-Man wave. So I had to buy a bunch of different Spider-Man to get basically my perfect Spider-Man. And yes, I finally have it. And oh man, this is just phenomenal, especially if you guys are fans of the Todd McFarlane era where he drew Captain America alongside Spider-Man. Yeah, you can definitely, oh man, the posability options are endless, guys. This is just, oh man, this is so cool. And come on, we can't have Captain America without the Avengers, right? These are the OG Avengers, the founding fathers, I want to say, you know, Iron Man. There's Thor in the back, that's the Marvel Select Thor. And of course, there is the 2-pack Hulk that came with the first appearance of Wolverine. This is phenomenal, guys. I'm so happy to get this display. And yeah, I don't have Ant-Man and the Wasp. I know they helped found the Avengers too, but I don't have those figures. Not the biggest fan of Ant-Man. But yeah, this is phenomenal, guys. That's what I'm saying. You can literally put this Captain America in any era. 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, modern, even today. You can still fit him in with any of your Marvel Legends figures and still create like a really cool display. Thank you, Hasbro. Can't say it enough. Thank you for knocking it out of the park with this figure. So yeah, what more can I say, guys? What more can I say? This is phenomenal. This is everything I could ever want in a Captain America figure and then some. Great articulation, great sculpt, great posability options. The display options are endless. I cannot recommend this figure. If you find him at retail, or if you haven't pre-ordered at Big Bad Toy Store like how I did, get him. It doesn't, just review him, get him, have him in your collection. This is something that I feel is mandatory for most Marvel Legends collections. And this figure just screams America. I love it. It just screams America. But yeah, pick him up, guys. Come on. And that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you guys like the content that I do, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what other videos that you guys may want to see. And yeah. And remember, grow older, grow wiser, get right, grow closer to God, and of course, never be afraid to be who you are and never stop being a geek. God bless you guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. This is Bruce Lear for life, signing out.